They officially declared war on the royal family by coming out with this Netflix documentary. They made it clear that they wanted no reconciliation, because you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't put your family through that if you really wanted open, genuine conversation and reconciliation.
But also, they just called Prince Charles a lying bully. Yeah. They've called Prince William
even worse.
Even worse. So they drove him out of the country with his, or he drove them out of the country with his bullying and lies. They've called the whole family a bunch of racists.
Why would you even want an apology from people like that are so negative in your view?
Well, I think I could understand why they're demanding an apology, because they're so self-righteous about everything. They assume they're right about everything. I can't understand what on earth makes them think Charles and William would even consider being in the room with them right now.
But I do think there's an element of the longer that they can keep this feud going, that's more money in their bank account, because now everything they do, they'll just be like, oh, but what about William? How's your relationship with the royal family? How's your relationship with your father? And so it's basically, you know, a giant check that blank check they've signed.
How could you trust them not to just basically record everything that goes on if they did have a meeting like that?
Well, they would. Let
me go to Natalie Collins. Natalie, I'm aware there are people out there that completely disagree and think that they are true freedom fighters who were oppressed by the royal family and have taken their oppression now to this vast mansion in Montecito in Santa Barbara. It's a beautiful place. I've been down to that area. Lovely. Rolling ocean waves, beautiful lifestyle. Not my idea of what oppression looks like, but there we are. Each to their own. But let's get to this idea of an apology, that you can basically call a family a bunch of callous racists who refused to let you get help for suicidal thoughts that you said you had, that made racist comments, apparently, that were so demeaning you had to allude to them on an Oprah Winfrey interview. You now call them a bunch of lying bullies, including the new king. Why would you expect anybody to sit down with you and apologise after you've done all the public trashing?
I think in the context of a column that was written today by Jeremy Clarkson, which described Meghan Markle as worse than Rose Weston and calling on people to have her stripped naked and throw excrement on her in the street, I think it's really important that we put the context of what Meghan and Harry are talking about in the context of the wider hatred, which, to be fair, you were a real pioneer in that hatred of Meghan Markle years ago, years before.
I don't hate Meghan
Jeremy
Markle.
Clarkson wrote
I don't know. Hang on.
I think it's...
Hang on.
Well, I mean, you have made a career out of
You said I hate Meghan
her.
Markle. Let me be clear. I've never said I hate Meghan Markle. I don't hate Meghan Markle. I hate what she's done to the royal family and to the monarchy and to the reputation of Britain. Only tonight, the New York Times has carried a major op-ed piece absolutely trashing this country as a racist country with a racist institution at the head of it, a callous institution that should be dismantled. So, yeah, I see real damage in what Meghan Markle and Harry have both done now to the reputation of his country and to our monarchy. So, yeah, but I don't hate them individually as people. And in relation to the Clarkson column, which he's now issued a mea culpa over, I didn't think he should have put that in the column for my personal view. But he's now said he wishes he hadn't either. So, I don't see what that has to do with the wider picture of these two trashing their families and now demanding an apology.